Elbert Howard, a name whispered with reverence, a name synonymous with courage, with resilience, with the unwavering pursuit of justice. He was a man who dared to roar in the face of oppression, a founding member of the Black Panther Party who dedicated his life to uplifting his community and fighting for equality. This is his story. Born in 1938, Elbert Howard's early life was a study in contrasts. He hailed from the segregated South, where the heavy chains of Jim Crow were a constant reminder of the societal barriers he faced. Yet, even amidst the harsh realities of segregation, young Elbert dared to dream. He yearned for a world where the color of his skin wouldn't determine his opportunities. He thirsted for knowledge, devouring books that opened his eyes to the injustices plaguing his community and the world at large. These formative years, steeped in both struggle and hope, would lay the foundation for his lifelong commitment to social justice. Driven by a thirst for adventure and a desire to serve his country, a young Elbert Howard enlisted in the United States Air Force. Stationed in Europe, he witnessed firsthand the stark contrast between the freedoms promised in his homeland and the realities faced by African Americans. His time in the military exposed him to different cultures and perspectives, broadening his worldview and deepening his understanding of social inequality. It was during these years that the seeds of activism were sown, igniting a fire within him that would soon blaze into a powerful force for change. The year was 1966. The civil rights movement was reaching a fever pitch, a symphony of voices rising up against centuries of oppression. It was in this tumultuous era that Elbert Howard, alongside Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale, co-founded the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense in Oakland, California. The Black Panther Party, with its iconic black berets and unwavering commitment to community empowerment, emerged as a powerful symbol of black resistance. Their 10-point program, a blueprint for black liberation, called for an end to police brutality, full employment, and decent housing, resonating deeply with marginalized communities across the nation. The unwavering few, it takes a rare breed of person to stand up for what's right, especially when the world tells you to sit down. Within the Black Panther Party, Elbert Howard's intellect and eloquence shone brightly. As the Deputy Minister of Information, he became the voice of the party, articulating their message of self-reliance and social justice with clarity and conviction. His words, sharp as a razor and powerful as a hammer, resonated through newspapers, radio waves, and television screens, challenging the dominant narrative and exposing the systemic racism that permeated American society. Howard understood the power of language, using it as a weapon against injustice and a tool for uplifting his people. Beyond the roar life after the Black Panther Party, the Black Panther Party, while short-lived, left an indelible mark on the American conscience. By the 1970s, internal conflicts and government surveillance had taken their toll, leading to the party's dissolution. Despite the party's decline, Elbert Howard's commitment to social justice never wavered. He returned to his hometown, carrying with him the lessons learned from his time as a Panther. Unwavering commitment, Howard's continued fight for justice. Back in his community, Howard tirelessly continued his fight for equality. He served on the boards of several African-American progressive educational institutions, nurturing the minds of future generations and instilling in them the importance of education and activism. He understood that the fight for justice was a marathon, not a sprint, and he dedicated his life to chipping away at the walls of inequality. Through his tireless efforts, he became a beacon of hope for his community, a living testament to the power of perseverance and the unwavering spirit of a true revolutionary. Legacy is built brick by brick. Small acts of service, repeated consistently over time, create a ripple effect that can change the world.
Yeah, I like to think I'm revolutionary.
A legacy etched in stone, Howard's impact on social justice. Elbert Howard's legacy extends far beyond his time as a Black Panther. His unwavering commitment to social justice, his eloquent articulation of black liberation, and his tireless efforts to uplift his community have cemented his place as a true icon of the civil rights movement. He left behind a rich legacy of activism, inspiring generations to fight for a more just and equitable world. His story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, one person's voice, one person's courage, can spark a movement and ignite lasting change. The roar echoes, Howard's lessons for today. Today, as we grapple with many of the same issues that fueled the Black Panther Party's rise, systemic racism, police brutality, economic inequality, Elbert Howard's life and work serve as a powerful call to action. His story reminds us that the fight for justice is an ongoing struggle, a relay race where each generation must pick up the baton and continue the fight. It's a call to embrace our collective responsibility to dismantle systems of oppression and create a world where every individual has the opportunity to thrive, regardless of the color of their skin. The time is always right to do what is right. The fight for justice is a marathon, not a sprint. Every step, no matter how small, brings us closer to a more equitable future. Let Elbert Howard's roar continue to echo through the halls of history, inspiring us to raise our voices, to demand justice, and to never stop fighting for a world where equality reigns supreme.